not gonna talk first at all?
Hi, my name is Tupac. Nobody come on there?
Yeah, you got a couple.
Alright, so what's up?
Alright. What is your real name?
Tupac Shakur Jr. That's my real name. For those that didn't know or don't know.
Tell us about your childhood.
The son of Machiavelli. My childhood, I'm gonna go back as far as birth. I was found in the garbage. I remember being around my dad for a little while. I remember being in some place. He used to like bathe me, clean me, keep me clean, be a father to me. I remember like some people coming to the house one time and he got into an argument with him and he was really loud. I was a kid then. He was really loud and yelling and shit, and then he came back upstairs and like stuffed everything in the closet, including me. And he gave me my bottle and he told me to stay in there. And if anybody take my bottle from me, then they some bad people. Then I remember like getting out of the trunk of a car in a whole different neighborhood and like seeing the face of a different woman saying that she was my grandmother. Cause I remember Afeni's voice was really soft and gentle. And then I remember getting out the trunk of this car into this neighborhood, which where I'm at now, and like seeing a different lady for the first time. It fucked me up, freaked me out. I went crazy. Like they tied my leg up to the bed and shit, so I couldn't like leave the room because you know, like as a kid, you gotta like drag a whole bed to a door, so you gonna be fucking stuck in there trying to drag a whole bed to a fucking door. So I was stuck in the room for a while, shit like that. I remember getting shot in my head selling Kool-Aid in the freeze cups in the projects, over 50 cent. Well, really over 75 cents, but dude didn't want to pay the quarter, so I got shot over that shit. There's a lot of shit from my childhood I remember, but those definitely the stories I remember from being around my father as a kid, though, for sure. Next question.
Tell us about your point of view on today's current events.
My point of view as far as today is like wars, the lies in the music industry, the lies in the society, how like the music industry would take someone's child from them and like force them to make music, like fuck up the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like that right now. That's how I feel about today's current events. Everybody's doing things for money, sacrificing children, raping people. The world is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to get what they can get out of it. But really, you know, like everybody's dying from this shit. Nobody's getting further. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's like reaching the same height as the person who was before them if we don't see and dying. So that's how I feel about today's current events. And like, you know, even though people might be in jail or wherever the fuck they at, like millionaires or whatever, it don't mean that they just changed. They still the same type of person, you know, like they was as a kid. If you grow up manipulating other people's children as a kid and being a bully and raping people, you're gonna be the same way with millions of dollars. So they still like attacking me and all that shit. So today's current events is really some more shit. That's how I feel.
What are you going to do with everything you've learned in life up till now?
Try to build like a better life, like bring life on this dark shit, you know. like finding out who your father is in your 30s, your mother in your 30s. Uh, you know what I mean? All the shit that come from that, like shed light on the dark shit that they got going on in the music industry. Not ratting on nobody and nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Just like, man, motherfuckers gotta. I feel like people gotta be held accountable for the shit they did to me. So if I could shed light on that shit, then we'll have better music, better environments, better communities, all that shit. That's how I feel right now. Next question.
Do you think your father is alive?
Yes. And why? I think my father is alive because, like, God give you signs. God give people signs in life to lead them into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? As a child, God give you these signs and hope that you take that right route. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get the sign that you were supposed to get, then you wouldn't be where you are now or where you at now. So I just feel like I was given the right signs and shit like that. And for me to catch on to whatever the sign it was, to know that my father is right there, you know what I'm saying? And he's not playing around. So, yeah, I think my father's alive. That's the end of your interview.
Does anybody have any questions for him?
Questions? We out. Ooh, good looking. What was they saying in there?
I don't know if you want to read your comments.